All right, let's try this one more time here, man. This thing's been acting up here. All right, here we go. Yeah, man. So I'm just gonna be on here for a little bit, maybe like 30 minutes. Let me know if y'all can hear me. I was having trouble with the sound a minute ago. But yeah, just here to talk about the atomweight division. If it's ever going to come to light, we'll talk about the atomweight division versus the featherweight division. You know, which division should they really invest in right now? Which division should they really try to build up? So let's see. And yeah, because Dana White, like when he was asked about the atomweight division, he didn't really have much to say about it. He just kept saying he don't know if it is really going to be done, man. So, oh yeah, what's going on, Marcus? I'm back. Yeah, let me know if you can hear me, Marcus. I know you pop up in here, but let me know if the audio's fine. Because the last time I didn't hear anything coming through on my end, so just having a weird situation with the audio, man. But yeah, let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, man, because Dana White, he's been talking about the atomweight division now for a while. He's been talking about it for a while now and talking about the different fighters he can bring in. Other people have been showing interest about him trying to build it up, bring in fighters from Invicta and even like one, um, Rising. So I wonder if we were even going to see it come to, if we were going to see this division come to light in 2021. But on the other side, man, I'm kind of like, we need a featherweight division. You know, the other side of me wants to see the featherweight division just a little bit more than the atomweight division. But that's why I want to know what y'all want to see. Like, y'all want to see the 105-pound division, or do y'all want to see like Dana White try to invest in building up the featherweight division at this point? I mean, which would really do big numbers for Dana White? Like, which would really bring in more fans, the featherweight division or the atomweights? Like, what do y'all think, man? Let's see. Marcus said he believes that the atomweights will have a better chance of growing than the featherweights. Yeah, I can see that. I could definitely see that, man, because skill wise, you got a lot of top level skill fighters at atomweight, man, like all over the world. Like atomweights, and you got atomweights and Rising, atomweights and Victor. They got a division. Uh, Bellator has a few atomweights. LFA has some atomweights. So, and these girls are like highly skilled too. So, I could see, I could see that angle to it. Dana said if Dana wanted to build a featherweight, he would have already done it 3 years ago. Yeah, that's true. And that's what don't make no sense to me. Like, why wouldn't he want to build up the featherweights? Like, the reason I'd want to see that division is because you get more exciting fights, though. I feel like 145 pounds, you get a lot of knockouts. You get a lot of action. I mean, you would get the action too with the atom weights too. But I mean, if you want to see knockouts, if people want to see like clean cut one hitter quitters, they look at like 145-pound division. That's why I don't understand why he never invested in that. Like there was so many fighters that he could have got over here for that. So even if he went into talks about bringing in 105 pounds, would he probably wind up doing the same thing? Hang on one second here. Oh yeah, Marcus said they're skipping over the people that needs to be in featherweight. Yeah, I mean that's what it seemed like. I mean he's just skipping over everybody that um he's skipping over girls that need to be in featherweight and forcing them down to bantamweight. That's kind of ridiculous, man. That don't make any sense, man. Like you got all these girls that could be featherweight, but he don't want to make that division. I mean, he went to the extent of getting the belt, right? You made a featherweight belt, so why would you want to like build up the featherweight division? What's the point of having that belt and maybe like two or three fighters? That's what I don't get. Because then let's say if he tries to build up atom weight, the atom weights, like there might be some girls in like um there might be some of the other girls over in Rising who might be tough to negotiate with too. So, they might like their situation. So it's not really a guarantee that the atom weights will come together. I mean, girls like Alicia Zapatella and I don't know if y'all familiar with Elise Anderson. She's one of the fighters that showed interest in wanting to be signed. I mean, Elise Anderson hadn't fought like a year. I think she was out for an injury, but she hasn't been in the yeah, she hasn't been knocked octagon for like a year now. I don't know if it's something Dana's doing on the low though. He might be building up. Or he might be trying to negotiate or bring in some fighters. But is it really a good time to bring in that division now when there is no crowds? Oh, Marcus said, and girls like Macy don't even want to go to featherweight due to the lack of competition and pretty much be in the ghost division. Yeah, like she's like squeezing herself down to 135. She's continuing to do that because there's possibilities of her fighting for the title eventually. Against better competition. But the more and more she does that, I don't know if it's going to be good for her body. Then you had Leah Letson, who was out for a while. So yeah, that does take away from it. Shoot, I remember when they made the flyweight division, though, man. That flyweights, I mean, strawweights, of course, is doing, you know, hella strong. But I mean, when you look at like flyweights, it's doing good. Like that division is still standing on its own too. But for some reason, like he doesn't want to do like 145 pounds. But like I said, man, yeah. But like I said, if you were in the division, I was reading what you said, Marcus. You said picture yourself being a champion in a division where you don't have anyone to fight. Hey, you'd be a long time champion, man. You'd be a long time champion. Robert Henry, what's going on, man? But yeah, I think that if he let these some of these girls just move up to 145, if they comfortably make that weight or they walk around at that weight and they continue to put on fights at featherweight, man, it would be a lot more exciting, man. You got girls like Felicia Spencer in there who, um, she likes to go in there and bang. Girls like that. Megan Anderson's knocking girls out too. So when you look at these bigger girls, um, in this division, it's an exciting division. So over the past 3 years, if he would have invested in it, I would be like, man, this division would have been popping by now. And you're almost likely always going to get a knockout. I mean, look, Cyborg Nunez. I mean, everybody's been beating on Zara and Santos, and then you got Megan Anderson knocking out Norma Dumont. So I mean, skill aside, you're always going to get like an exciting fight with these featherweights. And that too, man, it is insulting. It's insulting for the UFC to wait all these years, like these past 3 years, just to add Danielle Wolf. Like, is that what the featherweight division is that what it revolves around now? Danielle Wolf? When you had like 16, when you had a perfect 16, 17 girls maybe that could have built up the rankings. Danielle Wolf winning the contender series. 0-0, now 1-0, and she's gonna carry that division on her back. I'm like, come on, man. That was a bad move. That just don't make any sense, man. But I mean, like, to me, I think either division kind of brings something to the table. You know what I mean? That's why I'm like, you know, um, whichever one has the most people that can get it going now, that's the one you got to go with. 105 to me right now, 105 has a lot of girls even on Instagram that are trying to petition for this division. Everybody's saying the UFC needs this atomweight division. Laura Sanko is one of them. Uh, Not like a active fighter that's asking for it, but she's one of the ones that knows they need the division. Like I said, Elise Anderson, Zapatella. At least Zapatella is the atomweight champion now, so she probably wants to progress. She wants that chance to fight in the UFC, so people know her. So you got a lot of I think with the atomweight division, overall you're going to have more experienced fighters, and it's going to be really highly skill based. So that's another plus for it. But when was the casual fan so interested in skills? That's why I lean towards the featherweights for that, because casual fans want to see knockouts. But they really need to decide now, man. Robert said, why can't they just add 12? Why can't they just add 12, 15 to 145, then start building up 105 division since that's what they want more anyway? Yeah, because there's like a lot of girls that they can grab for adding weight. And then there's a lot of women for featherweight now. Girls in bantamweight, they can just move up. Yeah, but I know that if they did the atom weight, so man, that would be really good though, man. Because off top, it would be competition. Off top, it would be competition. Bring in the rising atom weight champion, Hamasaki. Bring in the Invicta champion, Zapatella. Um, all those other girls I named last time. I'm gonna probably go back and do this live stream again. When I'm, chilling at home. So you got a lot of girls that's gonna make that division interesting, man. So it's something that they really need to really do. I mean, Dana White, like I said, I don't know how close he is to really putting it together. But every time you ask him, he's like, I don't know. So now I think like if he was out the door by now, like if he was out the door, if you had uh more knowledgeable matchmakers that were in there, like Shannon Knapp, I think that would be some on her list now. Because she watches these fighters. She knows that okay, when this fighter wins the belt, it's time for them to get the exposure they deserve. Going to the UFC, uh, if that's an option they want. I wonder what approach they'll take though. Like I was saying earlier, man, I wonder if they're going to do like a tough house thing or something like that. Um, I was looking at the channel a while back, man. Like they said they were supposed to be a tough house this year. Anybody heard about that? Was there going to be a tough house this year? It was supposed to be like in March 2021. There's no incentive for anyone in the UFC right now to move up. The only way to make them move up is to force them. But why we're doing to do that, he doesn't seem interested. I think there's always been some type of incentive for them to move up because you have, if you're talking about move up in weight class, I mean, yeah, some fighters have been doing that. So I'm sure he throws some bills out there for them to do it, even for 1 or 2 fights. You know, having like what's her name? Tracy Cortez used to fight at flyweight. Wait, she's been fighting the bantamweight now. Which I really wanted to see her at flyweight. So I mean, there's probably some type of incentive that he's throwing their way. Marcus said it's funny knowing that Amanda Nunes can give up the bantamweight belt and keep the featherweight belt if she beats the remaining people that's there and go on longer vacations. Yeah. Yeah, man. When she meets her quota, man, with that featherweight belt, she can go on a vacation, man. I mean, me personally, like if she was to give up a belt, I just want to see her give up the bantamweight belt at this point, because the featherweight belt, that's fine, because there's not many fighters there. Amanda Nunes already cleaned out 135, so if she's near retirement, then just let her sit and do whatever she want with featherweight and then retire. But like bantamweight, if that goes vacant, I honestly would like to see somebody like Valentina move back up and challenge GDR for that vacant belt. Of course, I know Holly Holm would have something to say about that. She probably want that shot at GDR again, so that wouldn't happen. Then again, considering how much weight a lot of girls cut at 135, it would be good to see them forced up in weight class. Yeah, and it really wouldn't be forced at that point then too. If they're killing themselves to cut the 135, some of them might be like, damn, I like that. You know what I mean? Like Chelsea Chandler. Chelsea Chandler has been fighting at bantamweight. When she got the opportunity to fight at 145, she was like, "Oh yeah, I'll do that." There's a lot of other things I ain't got to worry about doing. As far as weight cut, I could just focus on really, training for real. When I talked to her, she was like, 145 was cool because there was some things she didn't have to worry about doing. So yeah, that would be. I'm sure someone would be like, "I'm fine with that," because that killer weight cut is not in there. It's not something they have to worry about. Robert Henry said, "I think you even have a few girls at 125 that would go up 20 pounds, probably." Yeah, that could have been like Tracy Cortez, her situation. She was probably like, "Yo, I'm gonna go up to 135." Alexis Davis probably went up to 135 for that reason too. You don't know. No, Marcus, I didn't check out that video. Uh, did you post it on the Facebook page? Post it on the Facebook page and I'll check it out. I'm gonna have to watch that tonight. Yeah, that'll be something I have to look at tonight, man. I want to see this Whaley and Rose's manager. I want to see what's going on. Is it good news or bad news, Marcus? BJ, what's going on, man? I'm about to get up off of here in a minute, though. I just kind of want to talk it up a little bit, while getting ready to go take care of some business here. Um, what's your thoughts, real quick, BJ, man? What division do you want, BJ? You want the atom weights or the featherweights? I bet I just posted. What is that? I just posted something about Rose right now. I think it's what Marcus is talking about. Oh, okay, okay. I'm gonna check that out. I'm gonna check that out tonight. Yeah, okay. He got the link right there. You copy that thing. He says, "Good. Gotta check this thing out tonight." Mm, shoot. There we go. BJ said, "I want featherweights. We need featherweights." I feel you on that, man. Like, I want both too, but yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. Like, featherweights bring excitement and knockouts. Atom weights bring skill set and some speed and some good fights too, man. Because they got a lot more experienced fighters. I feel like, all over the world. So that would make that really exciting, man. But there's just so many featherweights right now I want to see, man. There's so many featherweights right now that I want to see. All right, yeah, Marcus, I see that's the video. Yeah, I'm gonna check it out as soon as I get off of here. I guess if y'all want to check it out, it's right there. And Robert said I just posted something about Rose right now. I think it's what Marcus was talking about. Yeah. So since this is really being talked about, I guess the Whaley versus Carla fight is just kind of out the door, huh? Man. All right, BJ got you got Anderson, Koniskaya, Chason, Spencer, Sorensen, Chandler, Harrison, Wolf, Blinko, Rubens, and Gano. Featherweight could have been a fucking Shark Tank. Yeah, man. Yeah, it could have been a Shark Tank, man. And that's a sad man. Could have been. Could have been. Like, because he didn't invest in that, like, so y'all see it right there. See, yeah, just so like what's gonna happen now, you know? And yeah, Carolyn Vieira, she could be a featherweight, man. Like her size, she could be a featherweight. Aldana could eventually go there. You know, Holly Holm would probably want to go back up there. So Caitlin Young, you know, you got a lot of girls up there where it would have been a nice, thriving division, you know? I don't know. And the same could be said with Adam Weight. You go down all the list of names there, you know what I mean? But is he gonna do the same thing and let the ball slip out of his hand? You know what I mean? Yeah, at this point, featherweight is nothing more than a pipe dream. Yeah, but the atomweight division is kind of a pipe dream too, because I mean, you got the same great talent there and same big names over there, but it's like, is he going to handle it the same way? That's going to be the question. You know what I mean? But yeah, yo, I'm about to get up out of here. I just want to do a little pre-talk on this. I'm gonna probably come back on, talk about the same thing either tomorrow night or Wednesday night, depending on what. Because Wednesday night I got an interview. I'll probably try to do that interview live on Wednesday night. You know, I'll let y'all know when that interview is. But yeah, I'm gonna probably get back up here. We'll talk about this again. We're gonna talk featherweights versus atom weights again, man. You know, this is just like I said, pre-talk. Yeah, yeah. Coach, what's going on? Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Yeah, be on the lookout for this Bretton Hart interview Wednesday. We're gonna try to do it live. So if y'all got questions, you know, prepare some questions. You know, she's the bare knuckle boxer about to face Paige Van Zant February 5th. So, you know, we're gonna sit down and kind of talk it up. But yeah, I'm about to roll up out of here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Yeah, yeah. I'll be back on though. All right, later, y'all.